Why is it so hard to forgive? Why do some wounds stay raw for years, even decades? What if the reason that you can't move on is because you've believed some things about forgiveness that simply are not true? Today I'm going to show you 3 things forgiveness is not, 3 steps to real freedom, and the 1 decision that makes healing possible. Hello, welcome back to the channel. I'm Tom, and my wife and I have been called to help the brokenhearted. We have been doing that for over 30 years. I've worked as a police officer, served in drug and alcohol rehab programs, and spent years in jail ministry. And over again, we have seen people completely stuck in bitterness and unforgiveness. Now, stay with me a minute. We have heard it all. You don't know what I've been through. They don't deserve forgiveness. They deserve to burn in hell. They deserve punishment for what they did. And they may be absolutely right. But there is something crucial you're missing. And once you see it, healing becomes possible. Number 1, forgiveness is not reconciliation. Forgiveness can open the door to reconciliation, but reconciliation requires the person to repent, to own up to what they did, and show a real change of behavior. And what if the person is gone? What if they died or disappeared or refused to take responsibility? You still need a way to heal. And that brings us to the next misunderstanding. Forgiveness is not a feeling. Our feelings come and go. If you wait until you feel like forgiving, it may never happen. We don't really control our feelings, but we can control our decisions and actions, no matter how we feel. Our reaction to being hurt can be paralyzing, but time does not heal all wounds. Forgiveness has nothing to do with feelings. Forgiveness is not minimizing or explaining away the pain. Well, others had it worse. He had a rough childhood. I made him angry. I made her angry. If you want to heal, you must tell the truth. If you were abandoned at 7 years old, admit that it hurt. Admit that when they left, it made you feel like you didn't matter. Truth is not cruelty. Truth is the doorway to freedom. Now, this is important. Holding on to bitterness is destructive. Mentally, physically, and spiritually. Sleep problems, anxiety, depression, high blood pressure, ulcers, weakened immune system. Every time you replay the offense, your body reacts as if it's happening all over again. You've probably seen it. Someone divorced for years, but the moment a certain name comes up, their reaction tells you it is far from over. That's unforgiveness at work. You may be thinking, I forgave them, but I'll never forget. I can't go there again. It hurts too much. I can't forgive. The truth is, you need help. And the good news is this: God is absolutely willing to help you. When you surrender your life to Jesus, it isn't about religion or trying harder. It's about trusting someone who loves you more than you can imagine. So first, just surrender the whole mess to Jesus. The betrayal, the abandonment, the anger, the hurt. Put it in His hands. Let it go and trust Him with justice. You just give up your right to get even. You give the mess to God. Number 2, ask Jesus to heal the painful memories. Invite Him into those moments stored in your mind and listen. He will speak truth where lies once lived. And last, choose not to stay trapped. You have a real spiritual enemy who wants you stuck, addicted, and broken. Decide not to tolerate it anymore. Face that enemy and use the authority that God gives you to break the chains. In 2015, 9 people were murdered at a Bible study in Charleston, South Carolina. Some of the victims' families chose to forgive publicly because of their faith. More recently, after Charlie Kirk was assassinated, his widow publicly forgave the killer at her husband's memorial service. Begin praying for the person who hurt you, not because they deserve it, but because you deserve freedom. Some days will still hurt. That's absolutely normal. Holding unforgiveness is like clutching burning coals. But when you open your hands and let it go, 2 things happen. The damage stops and the healing begins. Each day you choose forgiveness, you choose freedom. As you choose forgiveness, regardless of how you feel, something amazing happens. Your feelings will begin to change because obedience to God releases the power of God. If healing is possible after unimaginable evil, then forgiveness truly is a gift. It's one that you give yourself. Freedom is closer than you think.